Probably most of you feel the same way, that landing a shot that requires some prediction is pretty satisfying. That's why some of my favorite heroes are Frank and Gord. But after the release of this sniper mage, I just cannot help but to pick her every time she's open, which doesn't happen too often nowadays since she's banned almost 90% of the time. But you know where else you can showcase your sniper skill? Of course we're talking about the longtime partner Mech Arena. They have a variety of sniper weapons you can choose from, such as the long arm, ghost rifles, and railguns. Every single one of them gives you the same satisfaction when you hit your target. I personally enjoy using the sniper weapon because you can get tons of kills without dying that often. And if you're also planning to use the sniper weapon, there are some tips that you can use that will enhance your gameplay. The long arm gun deals a lot more damage the further the target is, and ideally you want to take the high ground where you can see most of the arena and have a line of sight on as many targets as possible. But at the same time, you also don't want to be an open target for the opponents, so have some cover around you as well. Also, later in this month, they're bringing a new sci-fi theme event, new maps, the chain gun, a new mech, and introducing a new heavy duty pilot as well. As many of you already know, the game is absolutely free to play on your Android, iOS device, and even on PC right now. Just use my personal link or scan the QR code on the screen to get a free starter pack worth $30. This pack includes a skin, a prodigy crate, and 5,000 credits. Also, join me in game by adding my Mech Arena ID. It seems like players are realizing that heroes with tons of mobility are Novaria's worst nightmare, such as Fanny and Ling. If she managed to get a good start, I may just become food for her. I know that I usually say that it's best to start with the red buff first when facing a Fanny, but this case is a bit different. Johe and Hylos together can clear the jungle extremely fast, so here we could start with the blue first and then go for the red next. And from there, we could potentially get the first blood on the top lane, since an unexpected rotation I might catch them off guard.
By the will of the stars, come to me.
Fanny used the distractions Cecilia was creating and went for a blue buff. Actually a pretty good trade for them, because if she can get her red buff afterwards, then our jungle will be quite on their level.
Come to me. Come to me.
I really thought I was a gunner there.
Come to me.
Our Johe is trying to steal the red, but it's already too late at this point.
The stars see all, but they never care. Come to me. Initiate retreat. Come to me. Launch attack. Rain of stars, shine for me. Yay!
Missed the first shot, but always got the backup flame shot.
Come to me. Request backup. Rain of stars, celestial revelation. An ally has slain the turtle. Rain of stars.
Check the top lane here.
Come to me. Rain of stars.
Freya is probably one of the strongest fighters in close range. Also, our marksman died in a 1v1 as well. Things are starting to look quite interesting. But honestly, I was just glad that it wasn't Fanny that was getting super fed, because if she is fed, she will be able to one-shot me constantly.
Rain of stars. Come to me. Stellar confinement. It's destined. An enemy has been slain. Come to me. Rain of stars. Shine.
How did that not hit him? I even super calculated that shot. Anyway, not gonna waste my time here and just go back to clear my lane. Also, if I stay here, I will be stealing farm from our marksman, which is definitely not something you want to do. By the way, I tweaked my build a little bit again, and I found that building Enchanted Talisman before Clock of Destiny is way better. You'll be able to spam her skill very early into the game, and most importantly, you won't have any mana issue.
Rain of stars. Shine from heaven. Come to me. Flare. Celestial revelation. Launch attack. Rain of stars. Shine for me. Rain of stars. Come to me. Shine for me. Come to me. Enemy has been slain.
Johe deals a lot of damage with minimal items, so it might seem like he's a pretty decent matchup against Fanny.
Confinement. Come to me. Initiate retreat. Shine for me.
Freya is super scary now, and even worse because she's really fed already.
Stargazing in South London and erudition.
Come to me.
Look where I'm aiming my second skill.
Shine for me.
How? By the way, I have no idea why we're doing the turtle when our jungle is on the opposite side of the map.
Rain of stars. Come to me. The enemy has slain the turtle. Rain of stars. Come to me. Enemy has been slain. Shine for me. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret has been destroyed. Come to me. Stellar confinement. Meet your end. Shine for me.
They are coming from all angles. I gotta pay a lot of attention to my surroundings.
Come to me.
By the will of the stars.
Come to me. Shine for me. Come to me. Shine for me. Celestial revelation. Your team destroyed.
Oh man, I probably would've gotten that kill if they didn't show up and block it.
Come to me. Shine for me.
I have my destiny on my fingertips.
Come to me. Launch attack. Get lost in the stardust. Rain of come to me. Our turret is under attack. Shine for me. Stellar confinement. Rain of stars. Come to me. An ally has slain.
We definitely don't want to engage Freya until we have more firepower.
Rain of come to me. Shine for me. Shine for me.
One shot from Novaria and Farami's old shields are all gone.
Come to me. Double kill. Shine for me. Our turret is under attack. Come to me. Celestial revelation. Stop them all. Well played. Rain of stars. Come to me. Rain of stars. Shine for me. Stop them all. Stargazers only see the past. What I want. Come to me. Enemy craft. Shine for me.
Definitely our biggest threat at the moment is the Freya.
Come to me. Stellar confinement. Brilliant. Launch attack. Shine for me. Our turret is under attack. Shine for me. Our turret has been destroyed. Come to me. Come to me. Celestial revelation. Come to me. Enemy double kill. Shut down. Ally has been double kill. Monster kill. Come to me.
This is actually a pretty close game.
Come to me.
Luckily Fanny is not really that fed.
Rain of stars. Come to me. Stellar confinement. Launch attack.
She wanted to hunt me, but now she's the one being hunted.
Come to me. Rain of stars. Come to me.
I wanted to make an epic prediction shot, but I had a feeling the rest of our team was coming top.
For me. A kind of come to me. Stellar confinement. Rain of stars. Come to me.
Bruh.
Rain of stars. Come to me. Ally has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Celestial revelation. Double kill. Come to me.
I saw that Fanny was heading top to gang our marksman. I was gonna ping retreat, but then I thought that we might be able to make a counterplay.
Your team destroyed a turret. Stellar confinement.
Oof, that was close. Probably just one more hit from Bruno.
Come to me.
You don't even need to kill the opponents, just constantly forcing them to go back to heal gives your team a huge advantage.
Celestial revelation. Come to me. Slain Lord. Rain of stars. Come to me.
It seems like Fanny had a change of tactic and just wanted to remove me out of the picture first.
Come to me.
Okay, now I'll have to play a bit more carefully and use the walls to save myself from Fanny's bloodthirst.
Rain of stars. Rain of come to me. Shine for me. Come to me. Celestial revelation. Your team destroyed.
Doesn't seem like we can end the match yet. We will need the Lord for that.
Come to me.
Launch attack.
Come to me. Celestial revelation.
Poor Clint. He's spending more time healing than fighting.
Come to me. Rain of stars. Shining on the outside. Come to me.
Team destroy the turret.
Definitely not who I want to fight.
Stellar environment.
Our turret has been destroyed.
I was worried that Freya was hiding in one of these bushes and just wanted to ambush me.
Launch attack.
Shine for me. Come to me. Rain of stars. Shine for me. Celestial revelation. Come to me.
My eyes really gotta be paying attention to everything.
Killing spree.
Come to me. Come to me.
By the way, I forgot to sell the magic necklace. I had 3 gold on my hand. XD.
Brilliant. Come to me. Shine for me. Come to me. Stellar environment. Come to me. Rain of stars.
Lately, I've been having tons of tough games, but sometimes you just want these kind of games that are a little bit more even.
Victory.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.